You know, it is one thing to see a photograph, and it's another thing to have the roll, to have drop the novella in your hands. I mean, progress moves in strange and mysterious ways. And I had before I had had a piece called "The Next Frontier in Publishing," where I had insisted that books and newspapers were fading into cyberspace, and that the only paper that would be available for print would be on toilet paper. And here it is. You know, it's in Japanese, and we'll get it translated. And you know, I guess this is let's see. That's pretty clear to me. I mean, I can't read Japanese, and you know, they're smart. What they did, if you look, they separated. One still has the novella on it, and you know, this could be this excerpt you might want to. I mean, if you know Japanese, you might want to read it again. But certainly, this is single ply, but you just fold it a couple of times and so gentle on the nose. Whoa. Imagine the other place. Anyway, and eventually, you might tire of reading this, and you dispose of it as you wish. Who would have ever thought that a roll of toilet paper would make my day? Who would have ever thought that I would be thrilled by the feel of a roll? I was able to purchase Drop, this novella, from the Japanese bookstore in New York City. And guess what? It had sold out. And the only reason I was able to buy 2 rolls was that 2 managers had saved theirs and took pity on me. Well, it's the real deal. But while the Japanese have clocked us in our own inventions, like the automobile, stereophonic, etc., maybe it's going to be payback time from bum fodder. I mean, the Americans, we're going to do a superior role to this. I mean, we're going to, whatever it takes, this is one area that will get them. And, once we have our great roll editions, our bum fodder editions going, we're going to do the classics. And one of the classics is going to be, it's a larger roll, you can see, is the incomplete works of Shakespeare. And, it's going to be incomplete because, despite a larger roll, you can't put it all on one. And, don't worry, there'll be Hamlet, there'll be Othello, there'll be King Lear, there'll be The Merchant of Venice, Henry IV, Part 1 and 2, Romeo and Juliet. But our experts will figure this out. And, I have gotten some flack from our poets, our American poets, our versifiers, saying that, they feel that they're going to be left out in the dark. But don't worry. I think a good place to start might be, let's see, Howl and Other Poems by Allen Ginsburg. I mean, notice it's smaller, and you know, it might not be cost effective. You know, you get very few wipes per roll, but I hope hopefully the other editions will subsidize this one. I mean, it's just thrilling, and again, we're looking for investors.